Well, hello everybody. This is Rickey Wright,
And I'm Denise Owen.
and we've been singing for a long time together. And just recently, back in September, we were at the recording studio, and we had this wild and crazy idea to do some simple acoustic recordings. Our producer, Brad Davis, keeps telling us that the simple acoustic recordings are the ones that get picked by Netflix and Amazon, all the different people that are making movie flicks and series and stuff. And so we wanted to have some songs that could be picked for something like that. But also, acoustic is kind of our thing. Sometimes we've gone to festivals and we just have a guitar, a mandolin, and two voices, and we just roll with it, So it's not like we've never done acoustic before. And of course, Denise is the master of harmony.
Thank you. I'll take that compliment.
And she ad-libs. We call her One Take Denise because she can ad-lib and do all those things in the recording studio that you'd think would take forever, but nope, she can do it like the pro she is. So we had all these songs that we had not really recorded. We had a couple of songs maybe that we had recorded, but we wanted to redo them in acoustic style. So I think we did about 8 or 9 songs, wasn't it?
We did 10 songs.
10 songs, but we did one twice.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah.
9 songs, yes.
And that was the co-written song that we wrote together. I'm forcing Denise to be a songwriter. She's a very good person to bring the song to, and she can massage it.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, and as the registered massage therapist she is. But the thing about it is, I wanted to co-write a song with her, and she was going through some stuff in her life business-wise, and we had her to write all that down, what she's going through, and we took all those things she wrote down, and then I placed them in a song, came up with the melody, and all of a sudden you sort of rearranged here and rearranged there, boom, here was the song. And so we've got that song, and Mr. Brad Davis, our recording engineer, guy that's always working with us.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. He said, before y'all leave, you gotta do a cover song. He says, if you do a cover song, he says that he has done some cover songs, and they get more play than his other stuff, and his other stuff is really good. But then people go look at his other songs because of the cover song. So everybody has been wanting us to do a Johnny and June, song. I don't think we were ready for Jackson.
No, I'm still not ready for Jackson.
And we've told people that we will work on that, but not in the recording studio.
Right.
So we were just kind of at the end of the day almost, and had recorded all these songs, and what's the song we're going to do? And so I thought, I've never heard too many people take Ring of Fire and make it a duet. So, let's give it a whirl and see what happens.
Can't hurt to try.
And this is not the first time I've gone to the studio and pulled a fast one on Denise and say, here, we're doing this, or we're changing the key, or we're keeping the chorus, but we're changing the verse, or something like that.
Or I'm changing the melody on the whole song. Here it is.
Well,
we only done that once on 3 albums. We've only done that one time. Yeah. So that's okay.
Yeah. But I think I have all the confidence in the world that she can follow, and she can. See,
I shouldn't be so good,
yeah.
Or you wouldn't have that confidence.
That's true. That's true.
It's just really fun. Music is fun, and that's what it's all about.
So I was just thinking about the song after we recorded it, and really and truly what happened was we recorded it one take. We didn't do anything else. And we didn't sit down and say, now I'm going to sing this, you're going to sing that, I'm going to sing this.
Yeah.
Denise has her own ideas about where the good harmony should be and where it should not be. And we have this thing where I look at her, and even though she's behind the glass in another room and I'm in a separate room, but we can see each other at the recording studio, when I look at her and it's time for her to sing the lead, she just sings it. I don't know if it's because we've been singing together so long, but it's almost like she says if she can see my lips, she can follow what
The
I'm
rhythm.
singing, even though I might have a Willie Nelson tempo sometimes, you know, she can still follow it. So what happened was on this Ring of Fire, lo and behold, we just were looking at each other through the glass, and just spontaneously as we were singing, I was thinking in my head, well, this is her part, and I just look at her without singing, and she'd take off. So that's what happened to this song, Ring of Fire, and it's a little slower than the trumpet, version,
right.
Johnny Cash, but it's certainly not the rock version that I've heard people do, in the past. I wonder if we should just play it, and then after we play it, you might think of something.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes old fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Pretty good song. Sometimes there are just natural tendencies to do something just like someone else always did, and yet in my mind I hear a whole symphony in my head. I think that's one of the really good things that Brad Davis pulls out of both of us, is that he says, oh well, if you think about it where it's going, I said, oh yeah, it goes down, so the harmony goes down. That was one of those things that naturally was coming a little bit
down,
there.
down
Yeah,
part now.
that was important to realize that you sing the words you're singing. You don't just sing. That was really a fun little quick recording. I think that took us all of 20 minutes, right? Maximum 20 minutes. Rickey goes, oh, well, let's tell about how we started this song. Well, you like this song a lot more than I did. And so I was, as in my just normal thing, I love to sing. I love harmony. I like making things sound like ours. I think that's one of the things that we do the best, is that we just sing it how we feel it. And it's a very feeling song.
And I think if you try to be a tribute band, a tribute song, and try to do it exactly like the original, you're always going to miss somewhere, unless you're just like a perfectionist and work on it forever. But I think changing it up a little bit and making it our own song, that way when we go out in a concert and we sing Ring of Fire, we're singing the way we did.
Right.
And so I got this question I always want to ask you. How do you know what I want you to do when I just look through the glass? Because part of this you're singing the lead, part of this you're singing the harmony, and then on get close to the end, I sing half of a verse, look at you, and you sing half the verse. How do you know I'm what I want you to do?
Well, you said earlier, we've been singing together for more than 20 years. And part of that organic chemistry of music between us is that we kind of know where each other's going to go. Sometimes, yeah. I'm not saying we always get that right, but there is definitely a kindred song people in us. We have the same want to in music, which is to make other people feel what we feel. And so when you sing a song and you feel something, and I just continue in the feeling. I think that's why it's so funny that sometimes, it takes a few takes to get the note right or something going on. But a lot of times it doesn't take me very much, because I've already in my head thought that is exactly how it has to sound. So just do it that way. I believe probably because we're not in competition with each other. We're just singing together. I'm not trying to be something that you are, and you're not trying to be something that I am. But from a very small child, I've been singing harmony, and it's what I love to do. I love to sing harmony. I don't have to have the melody. I don't have to be the lead singer. I don't mind being the lead singer, but I don't have to be. And I enjoy making other people sound as good as they can.
I'm glad of that.
Yeah, I mean that's been that's been one of my passions in music, is to make whoever I'm singing with or playing with or whatever I'm doing, just to make it as good as it can ever be, because we're doing it together.
Well, on this particular album, we're going to release one song a month till we get all the songs released, and that's from directions of the producer too. And then put them all together and release it, as an album. And apparently the executives, have been telling in the big studios, have been telling people that this is how they're going to do it and get more mileage out of the albums, the singles. And we'll just keep trying to do it that way. So this is Rickey Jean Wright and
Denise Owen.
And we hope you enjoy Ring of Fire and all the other songs we release on the Americana acoustic session.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.